It has certainly been a jam-packed week already and still a lot more to come this weekend for CMA Fest.
Yeah, day 3. So Jaxie Pigeon is here with us with a preview of what's on tap for today.
Well, Allie and Blake, day 2 brought John Party, Kelsey Ballerini, Cody Johnson, and Luke Bryan. And you're probably thinking, how much better can it get? Well, I'm here to tell you there's much more excitement ahead. So if you're looking for some daytime fun, remember it's free to watch performances at all outdoor stages when the sun is out. Starting at 10 each morning, Broadway and Fan Alley are free and open to the public. Stadium tickets will be anywhere from $15 to $325. So as for those stadium tickets, tonight at the Nissan stage, festivities start at 8 o'clock. Some of the big names, Old Dominion at 9:10, Lainey Wilson at 9:50, Brittany Spencer next at 10:30, followed by Keith Urban 5 minutes later, and finally Jelly Roll at 11:20. Now over to Ascent Amphitheater. Performances start at 7:45. Raylan will be at 8 o'clock, Priscilla Block at 8:25, Maddie and Tay at 8:50, followed by Chris Young at 9:20, and Riley Green will be the closer starting at 9:50 tonight. You can plan out your schedule of events and learn more over on the CMA Connect app. That's also where push notifications will be sent out, so be sure to have that turned on if you are attending. Blake?
All right, thanks so much, Jaxie. Of course, we'll have live reports every night from Nissan Stadium during the festival. And don't forget, ABC will have a special right here hosted by Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride. It'll air here on Channel 2 June 25th if you want to relive all the fun that CMA Fest is. Well, country music fans from all over the world take Music City this weekend for CMA Fest 2024. What you missed and what's to come this morning.
You're watching Good Morning Nashville on News 2.
Alrighty, folks, Rise and Shine taking a live look from our Broadway camera. This is Lower Broad right there. It is well lit up. It's 5 o'clock on your Saturday morning. CMA Fest is well underway. 2 days in, 2 more days to go. I hope that you have been pacing yourself. I mean, my, oh my, what an incredible week it has already been here.
And it's your second CMA Fest.
Second CMA Fest.
It's your what, like 22nd?
10th.
So
my 10th CMA Fest.
I want to ask you this, Shelby. No matter how many times you've been to this thing, I don't think it's possible to prepare for this week. Like, it knocks the wind out of you.
It's kind of tough. I was talking to a girl the other day, and she was like, oh, if you've done this so many times, like, what's some tips?
Drink
and
a lot
I was
of water.
like, drink a lot of water,
Yes.
put on your sunscreen multiple times,
Yep.
bring your little fanny pack so you don't have to worry about like checking your bag and stuff.
These are great tips.
Wear comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes. Every time I wear my cowboy boots, I don't know if I just haven't broken them in or what.
I mean, I just think cowboy boots are just not comfortable to begin
can we
with.
say it? Can we say it? Let's just get it out of there. They're not comfortable. I don't care how many times you have to wear
But yet
them.
everyone still wears them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we are.
Here
And mine
we
have
are.
little lightning bolts on them, and they're pink. So we got to do
And
what we
you
got to do.
hosted your stage Thursday.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about it. It went so well.
It was so much fun.
The weather was
Good
incredible.
molecules, a reverb stage at Bridgestone. It was a great time. And then today, Blake and Allie are hosting stages, so you got to make sure to go and see them. I will let you know this morning, starting off with a little bit of clouds. Few showers are going to try to sneak in, but they're mostly going to be staying in northwestern counties. So overall, going to be a pretty dry day, but it is going to be cloudy. So what we're going to see is a few showers, again, trying to pop up closer to Montgomery County and to Stewart County, and Gateway Tire and Service Center camera over Murfreesboro.
Country music fans from all over the world take Music City this weekend for CMA Fest 2024. What you missed and what is still to come this morning.
You're watching Good Morning Nashville on News 2.
All right, welcome into Good Morning Nashville, taking a live look at Lower Broad. It is getting set, CMA Fest Day 3. Here we go. It has already been an incredible weekend here in Nashville, shaping up to be even better. Good to be with you. I'm Blake Eason.
And I'm Allie Lynch. Yeah, it's going to be my 3rd CMA Fest, and I feel like each year it just keeps getting better and better. We all got to host stages.
Yes.
Ours are today, but
Exciting!
Very exciting. You did yours on Thursday.
It was so much fun.
and the weather was perfect for it.
Yes, it was a little bit humid. Y'all are going to have the same thing
But
today.
no rain, right?
Not as
Fingers
much
crossed.
rain.
Okay.
All right, it's been a jam-packed week already and still so much more to do. We're halfway through CMA Fest. The other half continues today.
I was going to say, we still have 2 more days.
2 more days to go, and it feels like we have seen a lot already.
Already. Jaxie Pigeon is here with us this morning with a preview of what's on tap for today.
Well, Allie and Blake, day 2 brought John Party, Kelsey Ballerini, Cody Johnson, and Luke Bryan. So you're probably thinking, how much better can it get? Well, I'm here to tell you there's much more excitement ahead. So if you're looking for some daytime fun, remember it's free to watch performances at all outdoor stages when the sun is out. Starting at 10 each morning, Broadway and Fan Alley are free and open to the public. Stadium tickets will be anywhere from $15 to $325. So as for those stadium tickets, tonight at the Nissan stage, festivities start at 8 o'clock. Some of the big names: Old Dominion at 9:10, Lainey Wilson at 9:50, Brittany Spencer next at 10:30, followed by Keith Urban 5 minutes later, and finally Jelly Roll at 11:20. Now over to Ascend Amphitheater. Performances will start at 7:45. Raylan will be at 8 o'clock, Priscilla Block at 8:25, Maddie and Tay at 8:50, followed by Chris Young at 9:20, and Riley Green will be the closer starting at 9:50 tonight. So if you're wanting to go, you can plan out your schedule of events and learn more over on the CMA Connect app. That's also where push notifications will be sent from, so be sure to have those turned on if you are attending. Blake?
All right, thanks so much, Jackson. Yeah, that CMA Connect app is a great app to have. It'll send you all the updates you need. And of course, we'll have live reports from Nissan Stadium every night during the festival. Don't forget the TV special if you want to relive CMA Fest. It's hosted by Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride. That'll air right here on Channel 2, June 25th.
Well, Music City has been taken over by country music fans.
Yes,
on
it did.
Friday, swarms of fans took to Lower Broadway as artists took the stage on the second day of CMA Fest.
And this is so special. What I love about CMA Fest is it's just as special for the artist as it is for the fans.
Right.
Some of these artists have been working for years to get to this point.
Yes.
And some started on the Spotlight stage and now are headlining at Nissan Stadium. And that's where Stephanie Langston picks up our coverage this morning.
Well, two-time CMA Entertainer of the Year, Luke Bryan, closed out night 2 of CMA Fest here at the stadium, while country music's redneck woman, Gretchen Wilson, returned to kick it off. It's a party Gretchen Wilson rode up to 2 decades ago, riding a four-wheeler on stage, performing her hit that changed the landscape of women in country music.
It's been at least 20 years since I've been here and had this experience, and I've been thinking about it for the last month, just what it means to have this opportunity. And honestly, I'm overwhelmed just to know that I'm still relevant and that people still want to hear what I have to say.
Household songs that have lasted decades to those starting to make waves. Playing the stadium at CMA Fest is a highlight for every country career.
It's crazy. It's a whirlwind, and how many fans truly love country music and show up and show out for it. And then to get to be on the stage tonight with, people like John Party and Cody Johnson, I mean, those are superstars. So, I get to act like one of them for a night.
Now, the best part of CMA Fest is that all these artists perform for free to support music education. Now, Jelly Roll will headline night 3 here at the stadium, but the music cranks back up at the riverfront at 10 o'clock this morning. Reporting from Nissan Stadium, Stephanie Langston, News 2.
All right, well, of course, it's been a jam-packed week already, and there's still a lot more to come this weekend for CMA Fest. Jaxie Pigeon is here with us this morning with a preview of what's on tap for today.
Well, Allie, day 2 brought John Party, Kelsey Ballerini, Cody Johnson, and Luke Bryan. And you're probably thinking, how much better can it get? I'm here to tell you there's much more excitement ahead. If you're looking for some daytime fun, remember it's free to watch performances at all outdoor stages when the sun is out. Starting at 10 each morning, Broadway and Fan Alley are free and open to the public. Stadium tickets will be anywhere from $15 to $325. So as for those stadium tickets, tonight at the Nissan stage, festivities start at 8 o'clock. Some of the big names: Old Dominion at 9:10, Lainey Wilson at 9:50, Brittany Spencer next at 10:30, followed by Keith Urban 5 minutes later, and finally Jelly Roll at 11:20. Now over to Ascend Amphitheater. Performances start at 7:45. Raylan will be at 8 o'clock, Priscilla Block at 8:25, Maddie and Tay at 8:50, followed by Chris Young at 9:20, and Riley Green will be the closer starting at 9:50 tonight. You can plan out your schedule of events and learn more over on the CMA Connect app. That's also where push notifications will be, so make sure to have those on if you're going. Blake?
All right, thanks so much, Jaxie. And as we've seen this week along, the genre of country music is one that is rapidly evolving with influences from hip-hop, rap, pop. Artists like Don Lewis are playing their part. The East Texas singer and songwriter learned to play the guitar in 2021 after he was told if he didn't play an instrument, he would never make it. Now Lewis's hard work is getting noticed through his label called Empire, or even rising musician Shabuzi is also signed. Label executives say artists like Beyonce brought attention to the voices that still need to be heard in country music.
And that's what expanding country music is them continuing to tell their story and us just helping elevate and provide that framework for them to have fans to hear.
When you hear me singing my song and you really hear me, you don't just listen to it, then you know that we're putting out not just fluff. This is real good country music.
Don Lewis performed at the Nashville Palace Friday night. You can check it all out at our website, WKRN.com.
And you may see some familiar faces this weekend on the CMA stages. So our very own Marcus kicked off at the Hard Rock stage. That was on Thursday. Shelly Mack was also out there too on Thursday. Blake took the Spotlight stage Friday afternoon, and you'll also be at Dr. Pepper today starting at 10:15. And then I'll be on the other side of the Lower Broadway at across from Music City Center at Chevy Vibe stage. So we have a long day ahead.
A long day ahead, but the best part
fun.
about these stages, they're all free. You can just pop in and see some of your favorite artists perform.
Come say hi to us too.
Yes, it really is a good time.
It's going to be a fun one.
All right, we'll have reports all night long from our very own Stephanie Langston. She's at Nissan Stadium breaking down what you missed at CMA Fest. And don't forget the TV special hosted by Jelly Roll, Ashley McBride, will air right here on Channel 2, June 25th.
Right now, thousands of fans are swarming the streets for CMA Fest as we are in the thick of the ultimate country music fan experience. From the riverfront to the Music City Center, there's no shortage of country music, all ahead of tonight's headlining show at Nissan Stadium. And that's where we find News 2's Stephanie Langston to fill us in on what we can expect for night 3. Hey, Stephanie.
Well, Kenley, tonight just might be the most talked about night of the CMA Festival weekend with the reigning CMA New Artist of the Year, Jelly Roll, closing out night 3 here at Nissan Stadium. Now, you may recall he was a surprise performer on the satellite stage last year, but this year he is headlining. Yet another full circle moment for the Antioch native who 11 years ago was down at the CMA Festival begging for a little TV time during our live coverage. There you see him photobombing me. He is also stepped in this year as co-host of the CMA TV special alongside Ashley McBride.
I would tell you what to expect from me and Jelly Roll co-hosting an entire event left basically unsupervised, but I don't know how to tell you what to expect because it's a little bit unpredictable. But you can expect energy and you can expect laughs and probably the most fun you can have in one place.
Now, we've been told this year's festival will feature more surprises and collaborations than ever before. Ashley McBride and Gretchen Wilson performed Redneck Woman Thursday night. And now tonight's big question is who will come out and join Jelly Roll? Not to mention the reigning CMA Entertainer of the Year, Lainey Wilson, and multiple Entertainer of the Year winner, Keith Urban, are also on tonight's bill. So as you can imagine, tonight's show, it's ticketed and it's sold out, but don't you worry, we'll have all your highlights for you tonight right here on News 2 at 10. Reporting live from the stadium, Stephanie Langston, News 2.
All right, Steph in the city. Now, each day during CMA Fest, they've welcomed a high school marching band to perform within the footprint. This morning, they welcomed Cane Ridge High School's marching band to Fanfare X inside Music City Center. The band is led by 2024 CMA Music Teacher of Excellence, Johnny Croft, and it all ties back to the CMA's foundation's efforts to invest into music education. As we've seen this week alone, country music is rapidly evolving with influences from hip hop, rap, and pop music. Artists like Don Lewis are part of its continued growth. The East Texas singer and songwriter learned to play the guitar in 2021 after he was told if he didn't learn to play an instrument, he wouldn't make it in this career. Now his hard work is making waves through his label called Empire, where rising musician Shabuzi is also signed. Label executives say artists like Beyonce brought attention to the voices that still need to be heard in country music. Grammy Award-winning country music trio Lady A is headed down to Murfreesboro to help one organization renovate a home. It was part of Cornerstone Building Brands' Home for Good project. Lady A rolled up their sleeves and worked with local Rutherford County area Habitat for Humanity and Cornerstone Building Brands volunteers to replace vinyl siding and windows. It's all to improve the safety and beauty the home of an elderly couple in need. Now, we will have live reports from Nissan Stadium every night during the festival. Don't forget the TV special hosted by Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride will air on June 28th right here on News 2. And this is a live look right now at downtown Nashville during CMA Fest right now. Meteorologist Davis Nolan is here to tell us what kind of weather is ahead. Hey, Davis.
Hey, Kenley. Well, we've got some storms that are going to roll in late tonight, but they'll be after midnight, which means that should be after all the festivities at Nissan Stadium tonight. So temperatures will be falling from the 80s through the 70s, getting a little more muggy outside, but rain-free during the festivities tonight. But after midnight, start looking in from the northwest as some storms will be rolling in between midnight and sunrise, and off and on Sunday as well. 84 right now in Nashville, same thing in Lebanon, 83
Working weather where you live. Here's News 2 Storm Tracker meteorologist Davis Nolan.
Well, Davis, if it's not too late, I think I'm going to go down to CMA Fest after the show.
It's a nice night. You know, we're going to have some storms push in, but they're not going to get here till late tonight.
Yes.
And they're losing their punches. They come our way, but there may be some lightning and thunder, but the show will be over by then.
Yes.
So you got to get down there.
Time to party.
Yeah, so tomorrow, though, is a different story. We're going to have some showers and storms during the day on Sunday. And for CMA Fest, you need to have the poncho. But also, if we have lightning, you need to get indoors. They have a lot of designated areas for people to go, parking garages and whatnot. And if they have severe weather, they'll be posting that throughout the area and telling you where to go to get out of the bad weather. But the main thing is lightning when people are outdoors. That's the biggest worry we have. And there will be some daytime storms, and some of them might even have some gusty winds associated with them during the mid-afternoon time period. So keep that in mind for CMA Fest for tomorrow. Tonight we're in the clear until late tonight, and by then all the festivities are pretty much over with over at the stadium. Now, tomorrow night we do think that a lot of this weather is going to clear out in time for the festivities tomorrow night at the stadium. So it's the daytime activity that may be threatened by showers and storms for CMA Fest. Now, tonight we do have this marginal risk that barely makes it to in parts of Henry County as well. Nissan Stadium camera, nice and quiet out there for all the festivities going on right now, but those storms push in late tonight, after midnight, well after midnight, and scattered storms off and on tomorrow. And as I said, in the afternoon hours, as we have a wave of storms come through, some of those might have some gusty winds, certainly some lightning and thunder that we have to heed for outdoor plans. But we think a lot of the storms and rain will be out of here for tomorrow night's festivities downtown. We'll have your full CMA Fest forecast and a 7-day forecast that starts off dry, low humidity and cool, but ends up hot. We'll show you that in a minute.
All right, thanks, Davis. Thousands of fans are swarming the streets for CMA Fest as we are in the thick of the ultimate country music fan experience. From the riverfront to the Music City Center, there's no shortage of country music. News 2's Stephanie Langston fills us in tonight's headlining show at Nissan Stadium.
Well, it has been a night of nonstop energy and excitement here at the stadium for night 3, from the fans in the highest seats to those artists just making waves, and even those who have built a legacy in the genre. Being part of CMA Fest is what many say country music dreams are made of. We're gonna do it all out here in Music City tonight at CMA Fest. Let me hear it! From paying her dues on Lower Broad to paving her way as a Grand Ole Opry member, Terry Clark was a starstruck teen in the 80s at what was once known as Fanfare.
It's a whole different kind of energy. It's so electric and it's energetic, and the audience has grown so much in country music and shifted and changed. It's skewing so much younger now, and it's a different world, but I'm just glad I still get to be a part of it.
From a voice that's been around for decades to husband and wife duo Warren Treaty.
Never playing Nissan Stadium, man, with all y'all.
The Billboard groundbreakers marking their first CMA appearance.
Can't believe it's our first time playing CMA Fest, period. And for our first time, we get to play Nissan Stadium. That's like insane to us. So amped up.
And just as amped, the new tattooed face of country music, Jelly Roll, taking on the stadium for his first official set. It's been 11 years since his epic photo bomb, as the Antioch native begged for a little TV time during our live CMA coverage.
Man, if I could just play the Hard Rock stage or the Bridgestone stage and just daydream. I didn't even think about Nissan back then. Like, that was so far, but, I didn't even think I'd play Riverfront. So it's just so crazy to be here with you now, talking, actually getting interviewed instead of standing behind you like this.
And we are eagerly awaiting to see who Jelly Roll might bring out with him tonight. Not only is he headlining, but he has earned the crown as co-host alongside Ashley McBride for this year's CMA special, airing here on ABC in June. Now, also on tonight's bill, the reigning CMA Entertainer of the Year, Lainey Wilson, and also Grammy Award winner Keith Urban. So while it's going to be a late night, it's it's going to be one that will be hard to top as we look at closing out the CMA Fest Sunday night. Reporting from Nissan Stadium, Stephanie Langston, News 2.
Well, around 800 people have already gotten medical help during CMA Fest so far. There are a number of designated shelters for fans if bad weather threatens the event. They include Bridgestone Arena, the Music City Center, and its parking garage, and the underground garage at the Hilton Hotel. CMA keeps fans updated on social media about any weather-related delays. Grammy Award-winning country music trio Lady A was in Murfreesboro to help one organization renovate a home. It was part of Cornerstone Building Brand's Home for Good project. Lady A rolled up their sleeves and worked with local Rutherford County area Habitat for Humanity and Cornerstone Building Brands volunteers to replace vinyl siding and windows. It's all to improve the safety and beautify the home of an elderly couple in need. We will have live reports from Nissan Stadium every single night during the festival. Don't forget the TV special hosted by Jelly Roll and Ashley McBride, which will air on June 25th right here on News 2. Now, there are heartfelt celebrations in Israel